In this video, we are going to look at how to assign a variable value to an element inside a list. So what we've got here in the pseudocode is we've got some sort of list. We're referencing an element by index in that list, and then of course you see the assignment operator, and then whatever's stored in this value will be put into that list. And then this is the block version, which is the same thing, except for instead of the brackets, you have a box around the I. But all the other notation is very similar. So let's see what the equivalent of that in Snap would be, and then let's take a look at what the equivalent in Python would be. All right, so in Snap, I've created this list of colors, red, green, blue, yellow. I've created a variable called X, and I've stored the color pink in there, and I've created an index for the variable I, and I've put a 2 in there. And so I'm going to use the replace item I of a list with X. So X is what you're putting in there, a list is the list you're accessing, and I is the spot at which you're doing that. So in this case, since I is equal to 2, we're going to put pink in where green is. So when I click this, you'll see that the green turns to pink. It's a little bit more intuitive to the pseudocode in Python. So we've got the list. I'll go ahead and run this cell, and we'll run this cell, and we'll see that the list is red, green, blue, yellow. And then I'm going to create a variable and store pink in it. I'm going to create the index variable and store 1 in it. Remember, in Python, your lists start counting at 0. So 0, 1, this is the first index. So a list bracket I is targeting this spot, and then we're assigning it whatever's in X, which is pink. And so after I run this cell and then see what the list prints out as, we'll see it's red, pink, blue, yellow, and pink is overwritten green. So I think the most important takeaway of this particular notation is to realize that when you have this notation, you're not giving me back what's in here. This is to the left of the assignment operator, so I'm not really giving you an element. I'm giving you a spot at where you're going to put an element. And then on the right side, we have the element that gets put in there. I hope you found this information useful.